because, you know, I already dealt with the subconscious.
Yeah.
And we're going to get into that part next. And I'm going to tell you about that subconscious and the other part that didn't play a role in destroying the visualization, because that happens to us also.
Yes.
And we won't get into that.
Yeah. I'm not going to leave y'all hanging.
Right.
We are not going to leave you hanging. All right. So now this next one, the sentence may be short, but believe me, it's not that short.
Oh yeah, this is a big one right
This
here.
one is a big one, okay?
Biggie.
The occult law of the sphere of availability, okay? One will attract what they are a vibrational match to.
And guys, this is science.
Okay.
This is really science. Whether it's meta-science, metaphysics, regular science, it is just science. It is proven, tried and proven over and over again. Your sphere of availability, I'm telling you, this is what made all the sense to us.
Yes. Now let's go back to the rat picker, right? What did he ask for? He just got a manuscript from an occult teacher about how to attract things just through thinking. And so he could have asked for anything else.
Anything.
He could have asked for like $10,000 so that he could actually go and buy, maybe even buy a whole rug to cover his whole apartment. But no, he asked for a piece of carpet. Okay. So in understanding the law of the sphere of availability, we have to understand that we have to, how can we say this?
An example, Rick.
Okay. So you have to understand that your ability, this is actually kind of leaking over into another one of the laws, is that you have to be a container of you have to be able to contain the thing in which you are looking to obtain. Okay. So, like I said, he could have asked for a bunch of other things. He could have asked for the money to actually pay to get his own piece of carpet. But who knows what would have happened when he got that money? He may have spent it on some food and then boom, now he ain't got no carpet because, you know, he was hungry. Imagine back then only getting like a few francs and then you want to go and get a carpet when your stomach is rumbling. Come on now. So, but he had enough space in his room to handle that piece of carpet. Not anything bigger than that carpet, not anything too small to where just his toes was on it. No, the carpet was big enough to put his both feet on the carpet.
Right. And I have an example to explain how the sphere of availability works for us as humans, right? Now, keep in mind, we do have an electromagnetic field around us.
Yes.
This is how the sphere of availability works. It works according to your torus field, like your magnetic field, okay? So I'm going to use a magnet as an example to explain this. Picture this is a magnet, right? You understand how magnet works, right? So let's say this is a magnet and this is attracted to the magnet, right? Okay, this is a sphere of availability, what you can attract, literally, right? And so the magnet, you know, this is around the magnet, right? This whole thing is wrapped around the magnet. So the magnet actually got a little bit more in size, you know. The magnet itself didn't get bigger. Because of the sphere of availability, its magnetic field, it was able to, you put this close enough, it'll latch on, right? And so if you got something else, let's say some paper clips, just imagine a piece of air and what? Right, so you put it here, and it's gonna pull the thing that's around the magnet, right? And just imagine it keep going and going and going. The magnet is not gonna get bigger, but because it's attracting so much, it will appear like it's getting bigger. That's the sphere of availability. That's like us. So when we start off with what we can attract and what we could contain, right? It's like a building block. So you operate from what you can contain, pretty much what you're able to contain until you grow and grow and grow, and your sphere of availability, you know, it gets bigger.
Yes. And actually, I have one other story that actually helped illustrate this. And this is actually in one of the books that we're going to share with you all at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There was a department store salesman, right? He was one of the best salesmen in the company. Like, he was outselling everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times he would put in his application for an advancement to be one of the managers. Like, he didn't want to be a salesman anymore. He wanted to be a manager, possibly an owner. But because he worked in this particular retail store that was a family-owned retail store, they weren't putting anybody as a manager or owner who wasn't family.
Mm.
And this guy was not family,
Mm.
okay? But he still had all of the skills. He knew how to sell things. He could sell ice to an Eskimo, right? He was that good. But what happened was that he got tired of just being just a salesman at a company that just capped him out.
Mm-hmm.
So what he did was that he put out there that he wanted to have a better opportunity. And lo and behold, what happened was that there was another rival department store to the one that he was working for. And they had a management position open. And so because his spirit of availability, which means that he had the necessary tools, skills in order to be a manager over an entire department store.
Right.
Once he put that order out to the universe, it's like, boom, there you go. Right in there.
Because he's operating within his sphere of availability. He has a container, which means that not only would he get it, but he would also be able to keep it. Because when you operate outside of your sphere of availability, sometimes you end up and you will attract that thing, but because you don't have that container, you would not be able to keep that particular thing or person.
Yes. So this is one of the occult laws that really need to be looked at carefully whenever you are putting out goals that you want to achieve. Check your sphere of availability.
Right.
See if you can. It's like I think I had said this a few videos ago, which was that when we look to manifest a car, we didn't look to manifest a Bentley. Okay, because we don't live in a gated community. Because if we get a Bentley and we don't live in a gated community, it's going to be there maybe for a day or two.
Right. So, see, that's us not operating in the span of our availability.
Yes.
We could get it, but we'll be able to keep it, right? That's a whole nother thing. Yeah,
it's a whole nother ballpark. So you got to understand your sphere of availability. And I hope we did this justice, because this is something that you really, it takes some time to ponder on, but you will see once you start setting goals, you can think like, because you have to step back outside of yourself and think, can I really handle this?
Right. Like, really think about it, right? Like, let's say you send out a request to the universe, you want this partner got to be rich, this partner has to be in shape, this partner has to have this type of talent, this partner, and you have all of these requests for this partner, right? But then let's say you did receive that partner. You're not in shape. You don't have a lot of money. You don't have any of those things that you're requesting from the universe. Do you think that you'll be able to keep that partner?
No.
See, same thing. You got to operate within your sphere of availability.
Yes.
Make sure that you're able to contain what you're manifesting.
Yes. And speaking of containing, let's go ahead and go right into the limitation. I'm going to let you go ahead.